Hi everyone, my name is Brenda Harvey, author of The Conspiracy, available on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. And today I wanted to walk you through my writing, editing, and publishing process, just kind of a quick overview of the steps that I take, because I will be updating you guys on that stuff on my blog at brendaharvey.weebly.com, so definitely check that out to kind of stay in the loop with everything. And yeah, so let's get into it. So first, I have to write the book, and obviously that starts with an idea, and I talked a little bit about that in another video, which you should definitely check out. So you always have to start with an idea, and then when I'm writing, I just kind of like puke everything on the page. This is kind of where like I know how my character is going to be, I know the setting, I know the plot, and I know the main events that happen in the story. And yes, that does kind of sound like a layout, but I hate the layouts. It drives me insane. So it is kind of a layout, but it's a more detailed layout. Does that make sense? It makes sense. And then I go in and I just do a rough edit, like, okay, we're going to add some more descriptions, we're going to check phrasing. And then I'm going to have my two friends who are more writers, and they are going to be checking my phrasing, how many times I use and, said, things like that. And then I go through and edit myself, and then I send it to my friend who is more of a reader. She's going to be looking for plot holes, inconsistencies, things like that. And then I'm going to edit one more time after her, and then I'm going to send it over to a proofreader who has a degree in English and may or may not be my mom. Yeah, so I got my proofreading done for free, and that was awesome. And so the final step in releasing a book, whether it's an ebook or a paperback, still so excited about this, is going to be finding your publishing tool. I ended up using Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pull up my KDP account and show you kind of what it would take for you to like get into publishing your book. So this is your bookshelf. So it's going to be kind of where you click create your books. So you could create an ebook or a paperback. You cannot create a hardcover with Kindle Direct, so if that's important to you, don't use KDP, but KDP is amazing, and I'm going to show you why in a second. But really quick, this is going to be where KDP shows you your books. So since I did publish The Conspiracy, it's going to come up saying that The Conspiracy is available. It is live in both ebook and paperback form, which means people can go ahead and search my name and buy it. There are other settings too, like it's being reviewed. That is checking to make sure there aren't any inconsistencies and it passes the quality check for Kindle, because they do want these books to be quality. And now I'm going to show you what you do when you publish. And all you need for KDP is an Amazon account, and you are going to have to fill out tax forms because to get paid, they actually deliver the money directly into your bank account, which I think is helpful. I'm not sure though. Okay, so this is your book details. So here you're going to put in your title and any subtitles your book may have. For example, my parents just published a book called Operation Thriving Marriage, a field manual for marriage something. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not married, so it doesn't really matter. But if you are, I'll leave a link in the description. Next, this is series, so it is going to select where your series is, and that is important because when you go to your book, if it is in a series, it will show all the other books in your series. You can put an edition number if it's going to be multiple editions. For example, this is my theology textbook, and this is the second edition. So they did not use KDP, but you can put an edition number if this is going to be more of a textbooky thing, or if it's not. I'm not 100% sure how that works. So next you're going to do the author, and that is going to be obviously your name. You can do contributors, like if there are multiple authors, you can do that. However, if there are multiple authors, there has to be a primary author who deals with all the taxes and the money themselves and divvies it up among the multiples among the people. Next, you put your book description, which is super exciting for me because it started becoming real at this point. Then there's publishing rights, so if you own the copyright necessary, which you probably do as soon as you put pen to paper or cursor to Google Doc. Pen to paper sounds better. Or if it is public domain work. Next, your keywords, so up to like 7 keywords. So the conspiracy, I believe, is listed under conspiracy, mystery, murder, dystopia, I'm not 100% sure. Next is your category. So this is where you're going to be selecting, like, this is a mystery novel, this is a romance novel, this is going to be a sci-fi novel, etc., etc. Next, if your book is a young adult book or it is a children's book, you can select the age range and the grade range if you're in the United States. And then next is pre-order. You can say, I'm ready to release my book now, which is what I did for the conspiracy because I was just an unknown author at the time. And then it is also pre-order, and it talks about if pre-order is right for you. So now I'm going to have to show you the rest based on if I was going to edit the conspiracy. Because once your book is released, you are allowed to go in and edit it. Like if you found a grammar mistake while you were looking it over. So next you're going to upload your manuscript. Your manuscript has to be in one Word or whatever you're using. Kindle does now have its like new Kindle Creator, so that is what I'd recommend. However, that wasn't available when I was first publishing The Conspiracy. So that entire series is just going to be Word. I think it's going to make my life easier, but I'm not 100% sure. Next is cover creator. You can do what I did and take your own cover pictures or hire someone, or you can use Kindle Cover Creator. That's super easy. I ended up doing that for the paperback where I just uploaded the picture I took and then used their format for the paperback. And then you do have to preview, and then so you do have to preview it just so you understand, and that part is so exciting. I was squinting the whole time I was publishing. Okay, so now you get to choose. You can do territories worldwide, and that is what I did. Next is pricing. So you get to choose for your ebook if you want to get 35% royalties or 70% royalties, and I did. KDP does give you a minimum price that you have to do, and it does give you a maximum price, so obviously, like, the conspiracy cannot be worth $100, no matter how good it is. And then it will show you, like, how much you make every time that someone buys it. And then it can take up to 72 hours for it to be available. But yeah, that is it. So publishing with KDP is super easy. I'll be honest, this cover gave me grief, and then someone couldn't figure out why letter size paper couldn't go into a book this size. So a few tears were shed before I figured that out. But other than that, that is what happened. One really cool thing about KDP is there is a community tab, so you can talk with other KDP authors about questions and things like that, although I will warn you, it is like any other social media platform, and there are going to be jerks on it, so just be prepared for that. So yeah, that is all I have for you today. I will leave a link to my website, KDP, and The Conspiracy below, as well as my parents' book. And of course, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you. It is the last day of 2020. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Yay! It's the last day of 2020 when this comes out. So let's hope 2021 is a lot better. I see a light. It's just my ring light, but hopefully 2021 is going to be amazing and everything can go back to normal. There is a COVID vaccine and I'm so excited for 2021 and a little bit nervous because we were all hopeful for 2020. But good things happened in 2020. I published a book in 2020. Stop talking, Brenda. Okay, so that's all I have for you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.